బ్లర్గా ఉంది.
Hello, Srikanth.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Radha.
Wait for a minute, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, hello, Srikanth.
Yeah, hi, Karthik. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Hi, Karthik. Good morning.
Hey, good evening for you. Yeah, Peter, we can just brief your experience. We can start from there. Okay, I will follow followed by that. I will just come up with few questions, and we can carry on from there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, myself, Ven Srikanth. I'm having total experience of 5 years, 10 months. In that relevant Tosca experience is 3 years, 8 months. I started in the first company in 2018, where in Gensoft company. There I worked for 1 year, 8 months almost. After that, started working with People Prime World Limited. There for the client is Cognizant. So there itself, I started working on the Cognizant automation tool. After 6 months, I got into permanent role with the Cognizant itself. So in the duration and Cognizant permanent and contract with the People Prime World Limited, I was experienced with Tosca API web and database automation. So after that S&P Global, so that was on a different tool and a manual. So this is my overall experience. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. So can you elaborate a little bit about the task for automation that you did?
Yeah.
Maybe any of your past project. Just provide a quick example of the latest project or any complex project that you did. Okay.
Okay.
And what are the like task or modules that you used
Yeah.
to automate that project? Okay. So just give me an example of the project which you recently worked or the one which you remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you pick the one which is little complex where UI and API or any database validations involves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, pick that example and explain me
Yeah.
how you automated that using Tosca.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in Cognizant, I worked on 3 different applications. Three of them are relevant to pet insurance applications. So there, each of them interlinked with other application. So we have like MPI legacy QC, and VB VB is the old legacy one, old one. So here, what we are doing is for canine and feline. What I mean by is cat and dog. For this, we provide insurances based on their accidental and previous health conditions. There we for the US states in the US only we provide um, what do you call insurance. Their accidental illness wellness, these kind of insurances, these are part of the insurances. There we used web automation mostly. There I have developed end-to-end automations, like web is the main 80% web automation we did, and after that API automation we did it, like getting the creating a pet, and whether the created pet is found in the gin application, those kind of details verifying through web also, and API also we are doing those automations. And the database also, after the pet is created, insurance is created for the pet, we are going to log into the particular that database, and we are checking with the Tosca modules. Like we also use a Tosca Excel modules also, where we have to export our information, like what are the pets we are going to have to validate, like a feline and canine, multiple breeds we have under each canine and feline. Those kind of Excel data we take from Excel, and we also verify some data based on that. And the database automation also we did, like most of them is like verifying, like select varies, like kind of validation after we created the pet. There by entering the policy number we get all the details, like breed, gender, age for the pet, any previous health conditions. These are the values we are checking here. So these are 3 different applications, but they are similar operations, all are under pet insurance operations.
Okay, perfect. So when you automated the UI actions, right?
Yeah.
So, like in Tosca, what would be the option that you will be using just to pick an element or store the element properties.
Yeah.
So what the
Yeah.
option that you would pick?
Firstly, we will pick with the identify by properties. That is the most stable one after out of the all selections. Later, we will use anchor and a parent element we have, and we have index, and also have image. Image is the least. Image and index are not preferred. They are not reliable because the index position of the element can change from up and down. Then the index position might change from 1 to 2 or 2 to 5, anything like that. Then the relevant element might not be clicked at that time. And image is also not reliable due to the resolution of the full screen or image resolution accuracy. These kind of details will be considered while identifying the element using the image. So here are the parent is also reliable because it depends on the parent element to make it the required element unique. So other one is the like anchor one. Nearby elements which are unique, we can use it when the direct element is not unique, so that it can identify the anchor element first, and it will come to the required web element to identify. The properties is like direct, how we do like technical properties like id, class name, inner text, outer text, inner html, these kind of properties we use.
Okay. So how would you, for example, if you have similar element, okay,
Yeah.
similar fields or consider similar text fields, okay?
Okay.
You have similar text fields on the page,
Okay.
Only the name of the label is varies,
Okay.
or in the text is getting varied,
Okay. Okay.
So what would be the approach? Okay, consider the page has 20 to 30 fields,
Okay. Got it.
Only changing property for the text field is inner text,
Yeah, got it.
or you can say any label, just
Yeah.
one property is getting changed, and you can identify that text field using that unique property.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would be your approach, to handle all those 30 different fields, which varies just by the unique identifier? So how would you handle? Basically, I just wanted to hear from you about the approach that you will follow
Yeah.
to add that object,
Yeah.
and how would you be using that in the execution. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Like if you have 30 similar elements, so most of the properties, like if I take some buttons or checkboxes, everything, some properties like option or and if I take links means anchor tag, these kind of properties will be similar. So I will be checking those elements, and the which are unique, like inner text which is not which is different for every element, that will be I'm selecting. But after that selecting and saving as a module, what I would do when running the script is, before that I would set up the tbox set buffer and create some buffer variable, and pass this buffer variable into that inner text of that particular web element, so that we don't have to repeat multiple elements, like we don't need to create separate each and every individual element, like 30 elements for everything. So that based on the inner text value, if what we are changing in the tbox set buffer, it will select the relevant web element, and it will perform the operation we require there. In the inner text property, we pass as a buffer value there before executing that step. We before itself we do.
I got, yeah. Thanks for that answer. And the next thing that I want to know is, like, we have end-to-end flow. Okay, consider even the pet insurance that you have mentioned. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they are taking a quote of pet insurance,
Hmm.
or whatever area that you worked on. Okay, so consider the workflow is same.
Okay.
Take any workflow. Okay, so the final objective is same.
Okay.
But you have to run with different data sets.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, maybe for multiple customers.
Yeah, got
Okay,
it.
with different coverages they could take. Okay.
Okay.
Basically, you will be navigating through multiple pages
Okay.
with different input.
Yeah, got
Okay.
it.
So based on your input, probably the page component might change little bit.
Yeah.
That's still okay.
Okay.
How would you like develop your test script in this aspect, and how would you multiply those scripts to handle all different test data?
Yeah, if there are similar test cases, means what we do is like we have to have some test data. For that excel we maintain like we have like separate customer names, separate pet genders and breed names, everything. For canine only, if you are taking means canine, we have multiple breeds. For every breed we have multiple age groups like 1 to 20 will take. In this pattern we will take in the excel format and we will create one test case, and there we convert it into the template format. After converting to the template format, we will give the schema path of this excel, how we do in the tcd section, like aligning the data. Like for the first test case, in the column wise data we have to give like in tcd, then only this template test cases will take as per the column wise. Like pet name is x, means it will take for the first test case x. For the second test case means y, means third test case means z, means in the same pattern we have to give this test data in the excel, like tcd pattern we have to give. Then it will take the data in the template wise. When we are generating multiple test cases, it will take same flow only, it will do with the multiple test data. Here also we can put some condition like conditions we have to put like equals to something. If some element is found, means that is equals to something, then only this test step will be enabled. And some conditions will be there where some test steps should not be enabled during particular conditions. Those kind of conditions also we have to set up, then only it will take all the similar test cases and a little bit different test cases also it will handle in this way. So one test case will be help.
Yeah, that's what the actual that I was looking for. Thank you. Just to move on. Okay, so how would you? Okay, for example, okay, so have you worked on anything related to API automation using Tosca?
Yeah, I worked on API automation too.
Can you just explain one example of the scenario that you have done in the past?
Yeah. Yes, for the same application we did API testing also. Here we are creating the details of the pet using the just API test cases, like post call. In the post call we pass the payload, right? First we will create the data, like from the network call we will take the endpoint. Those details we will be copying, or will be already, if we have some data in the postman also, we can download and upload this data into the Tosca. It will generate into messages format, and these messages we convert into, we are exporting into modules and test steps it will export into. There we have to connect multiple apis for the end-to-end flow, like creating post call we will run first. Then it will create a pet with some unique id. So after we are getting get call also. There we have to pass that buffered what is the value that is buffered in the test step, will be passing in the get call. So based on the get call what we passed, we will fetch the details. Those details also we will verify in the Tosca test step itself. In this sequence of way we did it, like automation for the API also. Like API scan we have directly, and directly we can fill the details like in a postman, how we fill the endpoint method, headers, parameters, these kind of data we can fill directly, or we can upload as a file and we can convert into the modules and test steps. There we have to create separately and connect the request call and response call, and we can make it as a test case also.
Okay. So, what kind of data formats that you use uh, for the input of the API? Like, what kind of data format that you use?
uh, Mostly we use it like JSON, files level we didn't use. JSON files only we did.
Okay. So, extending UI and API,
Okay.
have you worked on any legacy system like mainframe or any other legacy system?
I didn't get your question once again.
No. Okay, so you worked on web UI and the API. Okay,
Yeah.
this is clear. Have you worked on any legacy systems like mainframe or any other systems?
Oh, no. I didn't work on any.
Okay, so can you bring an example
Okay.
of the database validation that you performed using Kafka?
Yeah, sure. After we create the based on the details what we provided in the UI or API, so we, and at the end of the creation of the insurance we will get a policy number. We will take this policy number and we will buffer into the first. What are the modules I used? I will tell. Tbox open DB connection we have. For that DB connection we have to give that credentials, username and password for the database connection. After that we did that, we have to some other module also we have, like SQL expert module we have. In that we all the modules will be there, like open DB connection, close DB connection. Also directly we can use single module, and we can do the like similar to how we have in the web table validation. Same way here also we have to give in the SQL expert module, like a query we have to write, like in normal DB how we verify, right? Select varies those and all, like select some column name from uh, some table name from like that we have to write in the statement. So after that running we'll get some result in the table format. Those kind of values we will verify in that module. After that only verifying is completed, only then we will only do the tbox DB close connection.
So, have you used any join query in your database validations? Any join query or complex query in your database validations?
Complex? No, our application is very like few pages only. We don't have any that kind of usage we didn't do, but I have idea.
Okay, so can you tell me what is right outer join in database?
Yeah.
Do you have okay? Do you have hard time to hear me?
What is it? I didn't get.
No, sir. Is my voice
Yeah.
audible for you?
No. Sometimes it's little bit low. That's why.
Oh yeah, you can tell me. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay. Yeah. So what I asked is, so did you aware what is right outer join in SQL?
Yeah. I have like based on the primary and key and foreign key only we do the join operations. So it includes like a different join, like self join, left join, right join. So normal join is like it will take the values from the if we take left join means it will consider give the priority to the left table, and which are the values not included in the right join it will exclude, and it will only include the values which are in the left join. And the similar fashion only right join also works. Only the values which are common it will be having in the column, and values which are not common with the left table, those values will be given as a null values. So in this way we have like left join, right join, those kind of we have. Normal join is like only common values which are having common values only we get the data for that rows.
Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, Vijay, thanks for joining. So probably I'll be Then in 5 minutes you can continue till another 20 minutes with that. Are you able to hear me? Okay, that's good. For APIs,
Yeah.
what are the different API operations that you have performed?
Like get call, post call, put, delete, we had in patch call, patch also we did.
Okay. So what is the difference between patch and put?
Yeah,
What is the difference between
like
patch and put?
in the put call we have to pass the complete payload, but in the patch call we have to pass the value only the, like if you have some roll number on employee ID something which we want to update, it means only that particular value we have to pass in the patch call, but in the put call complete payload we have to data we have to pass. It might take more seconds to update that details, all the details, but here it is only one field we are sharing that data, so that field only it will be replaced with the updated value.
Okay. Okay. So the next question that I have is like, okay, there is a situation, okay, where you have to perform
Okay.
a test case based on the, for example, if you select option A in a drop down field,
Okay.
the new section will be enabled. For
Okay.
example, in the pet insurance, if there is any past instance or past instance happened, if the claim has occurred, okay,
Yeah.
if you select yes, probably the corresponding section will open, correct?
Yeah, got it. I have some
To
scenario
enter
like
the,
that. Previous
yeah,
health
and
conditions are there, means we have to give the old
correct,
policy number, those kind of
correct.
scenario. Yeah.
Alright. So for example, if you select no, then you need to enter that details, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So how would you handle in this particular scenario in Tosca?
Yeah, if else condition we can keep it, like if you are entering some value in that particular field, like it is taking some value, means like based on the
So do we have
value.
options to if and else condition can be added in Tosca?
Yeah, condition, in the condition
Okay.
column we have
Okay,
already.
that's not the answer that I'm looking for. Let's move on to the next question.
Okay.
How will you handle the looping statement in Tosca?
Yeah, like if we have to do certain operation like clicking on a button or removing some columns and removing edit buttons or clicking on the delete buttons, those kind of things, if you have to do for a multiple columns, means we can update the row number and we can keep it in the loop, until the condition is true, it will keep on doing that action. But is the in the Tosca something if we have is, we don't have any infinite loop here. Maximum repetitions is 30, but that value we can replace here with max value how we want based on that. And we have
So
something
the
like a repetition also.
yeah. So the maximum loop that we can perform is 30 in Tosca, or that can be replaced.
That can be replaced. By default it will be 30, which is like precautionary they have given. Sometimes people give like wrong conditions, means it will keep on getting true and it will
How would you? Okay, that's okay. So
hanging
for
on the
now,
application.
okay, that's okay. So how would you handle the reusable components? For example,
Yeah, got
okay,
it.
there are
RTBs.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, reusable test type blocks we have, like some credentials. If you have to log in for the website, means we have to create give email ID, password, and we have to click on the login button. But here every time the
Yeah, that's okay. So how would you handle the test configurations?
test configuration, like we have like a few TCP parameters, like default we have to use some like synchronization browser and synchronization
So
timeout during wait
say,
time.
where do we have the ability to store the test configurations, and what level can it be stored?
Yeah, test case level we can write it, and test case folder level we can write it, and execution level also we can write it. If we write in the
So which
three
one takes the priority?
with
So
execution
which one takes the priority?
execution list, which is where we run the test cases, it will take the high priority. If we it will override the what we written in the test case level or folder level also, it will override.
Okay, so if I have parent and sub folder, okay, parent and child folder, and if I have, do we have capability to add the test config in both levels?
Yeah, already if we have something in the folder level, that we can override in the test case level. It will be like if we edit means it will be coming in the dark black font. So by that we can understand we are overriding in the test case level, which we are getting. Like some example, if I take browser is equal to Chrome means in the test case folder level, we can override in the edge in the test case level.
I got your answer. Let me move on to the next question. The next question I would go for is like, have you integrated any other like Python scripts or Selenium scripts with Tosca?
No, we completely worked on Tosca itself. Other tools we didn't work in our project.
No, sorry. Tosca has the capability, right? You can bring in any.
Yeah, JavaScript and a few other scripts also we can run here. Yeah.
Okay. Have you handled any Windows-based applications in Tosca?
Windows. Windows I tried, but we don't have that kind of projects here. Web API only we did here. These are all web-based applications only. But I tried.
What are the plugins? What are the plugin exist in Tosca?
Plugin Tosca Chrome extension, those we have. After adding that only we can do the web automation here. Otherwise it is having any issues, means we can't even run it will not able to identify that page also for execution.
Okay.
Tosca Automation extension. So we have it for Chrome and Edge also.
Okay. You have done multi-browser testing?
Yeah, cross browser checking we did. For all the test cases we do like cross browser checking we do.
Okay.
In the single test case also we can use multiple browsers also. Like we have some integration, like first we have to create some pet insurance policy in one application. Later we have to buffer that value and verify that value in the gin application, guideware insurance application. So there we before doing that we have to tbox set buffer and pass this buffer value to the TCP parameter for the browser. Then for the first up to policy creation it will take.
I got that. Have you handled any notepad like text files? Have you read the text files, or have you handled any Windows Explorer components like folder level? Folder objects in Tosca?
Yeah, we did like tbox create file we did it, like a folder creation we did and file verification we did and text file data reading also we did. In that verifying some pattern is repeated how many times, those kind of things also we did.
Okay. So just be in the call.
Yeah.
Vijay will be joining shortly. He has some issues. Okay,
Yeah.
he will continue the interview for a few more minutes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know it's been scheduled for 45 minutes.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
right.
will expecting it to be scheduled for an hour.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Vijay, I think you are there, right?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry
I
for
just
that.
got most of the questions related to Tosca, so probably you can continue with the reasoning questions. Actually, like how many years of experience do you have?
A total 5 years 10 months.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Vijay, you can continue based on
Okay.
his experience. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Vijay.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Karan.
thanks for your time. So
Thanks, Karan.
probably Vijay will
Yeah.
start through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 minute. So you work as a lead or
No,
what's your
a
role?
team member itself.
You're a team member, right?
Right.
Okay. Um, okay, I'm just looking your profile.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you are good in SQL, right?
Yeah, I'm good in SQL.
Okay. Have you ever worked in mainframe related systems?
No, I didn't work on mainframe.
No.
Web automation,
Okay.
API, DB, I worked on.
Okay.
And just to give you a summary, Ajay, I just forgot most of the aspects of how he will handle UI, API, and in general databases. Okay, he explained about the project he did in the past. Okay, so those things I can provide some just to let you know. And we haven't worked on any legacy applications recently, okay? But he has some idea about it. And even Windows-based applications, he has similar. He answered. His answer was similar. So but, he has idea about it as well. And our different modules and Tosca.
Okay, got it.
This is
Okay. So when there is a issue identified in your project, but that project, that work, that particular issue is supposed to be go on production sooner, right? In couple of days. Like how you will be the other the task is assigned to other team members, but you have completed your work, but however the client is expecting that work to be completed and go production in couple of days. Suddenly the resources having some issues or is not able to complete it. What is your approach in that?
Like in our project currently, we share all the work. Like we have like 3 applications. We don't only everyone not only particular on one application. We all share the 3. We do work on 3 applications. So we will have advantage like we can work on any application. That is the advantage we have, which each the team member. And also when we find any issues means we will help with the other team members. We'll try to help him if he found his defect or any issue with automation or work means we'll try to help him. If it is not able to do in during any health conditions, we will ask him, are you able to do, or we can continue. Like if you have any issues me, please let us know. After we discuss, we will take it to our team lead. Like he will inform earlier itself if he is going to take leave means, then we are going to continue that on the Jira card. Like we will have to assign that card to our name and we will start working on it as a like as we have all the 3 applications knowledge on for each of the team members. We don't have that much dependency on the other team member. Here is our advantage.
Okay. So you will be supporting the team members to complete the work. What you're saying. Okay. But are you expecting all the time that Jira ID is supposed to be created for you, or the Jira ID is supposed to be moved to you instead of the other resources? Because the other resources, he's been working on that particular story.
If we are helping means
certain.
If we are helping means we won't assign that Jira card into our name. We are just helping as a team member. We are just giving support to him to complete the work as soon as possible. If he is not able to work and he's on leave, our team lead will suggest us to you have to work on this today. Like as other resources is not able to work on tomorrow. So I'm assigning she will be assigning us to her.
So as a team member, right? As a team member, you will not be
directly will not be assigning to ourselves. will take the
no, I understand that. I understand that. What I'm saying, as a team member, you will not be, coordinating that. You will be waiting for your team lead to be assigned the task. You will not be directly working on that. If somebody is not there, you'll not be taking own responsibility, or whether you need to wait for your team member or your manager to be answer for that.
No, actually we have a daily stand-up call at the start of the day itself. If any team member is on leave, means we will inform the team lead in the start of the day itself. Based on that, she will segregate all the cards for us. So if one member is absent, means some some other member have to take the 2 cards responsibility. So those we will be working on that continuously until the new member coming. Like we will assign to ourselves only, because we are only doing the work means we will assign to ourselves and we will start working on it. No issues in that.
Okay. So, and when client is, when you have identified an issue, but client is saying this is not an issue, this is an user human error, you're supposed to follow in the different process in order to test this particular functionality, right? So the client manager says like it's not valid issue, and the developer also strongly said that, hey, this is not a valid issue. So what is your approach in that? How you will produce your issues? This is an exact issues, and what you found.
Yeah, first I will try to reproduce that issue, and I will have a evidence like screen recordings and screenshots and the steps how to reproduce. I will keep it aside before creating any defect, as the client is the he knows everything as per the requirement wise. So he's the top of that, so we can't differentiate on that, but we'll keep it as a side. If anything issue comes in the future, means just we will refer these details, and we will provide. We already taken screenshots and steps. We already have that data. We just give information to client or a product owner, so that it will not be our issue. So if they identify as our issue also, we will have some evidence to prove that we already discussed this issue, and we also try to follow up. But the approach is not a issue from it's not a issue from the client is as told. So we'll have some evidence for the proof in the mail or a Jira card for that.
Okay. So in that case, if client says this is not a valid issue, you will not be pulling any logs or anything, and you'll not be showing that.
No, every evidence we will collect, but we can't argue with the client, right? Client is the highest priority. He knows everything as per the requirements, everything. We just keep the data, and we'll try to connect with our team lead immediately, and we'll provide all the details.
But still, that issue is causing you to not. That issue is causing you are not able to complete your work. Your Jira story is blocking.
Yeah, then we will try to create a bug, because it's causing issues in the main application testing. Means we will try to create the bug and provide all the evidences in that, and we will also inform to lead and developers also.
Okay.
Even though it's a technical issue or any other issue also, if it is happening with our testing, means we have to create the bug, and every details we have to add it. Recreation steps.
Okay. And so you have experience in SQL as well, right?
Yeah, right.
So have you worked in a DB2 database?
Oh no, like
no. Okay. You don't have experience. Okay. So just a small query.
Okay.
I have a table.
Okay.
Right. I want to get the duplicate records.
Okay.
In that particular table. How do you write the query? Can you write the query for me? only the duplicates.
Okay.
Hey Karthik, the other candidate join?
I think they did. We can continue with the next candidate.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
No, you carry on.
I didn't realize the same Zoom call is utilized for everyone.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Actually, Pratik said to join with, right? Yes,
Okay.
He joined now.
Okay. So probably when I'm done with the questions, do you have any other questions?
No. What kind of project? I just wanted to know, that's it for this.
Maybe it could be a summary for Sudhakar as well. Probably Jai, if you don't mind, just give us.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So we are looking for a candidate who is strong in the Tosca
Okay.
and SQL.
Okay.
A little bit of mainframe and some of the manual test cases.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a maximum expectation.
Okay.
But the resource supposed to be like a good team member for the project,
Okay.
and he can able to coordinate each other's
Yeah.
and support the teams. So that's all the expectation
Okay.
from our side.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
I'm done with your questions. Thanks for joining and for your valuable time.
Thank you, Vijay.
And you can go ahead and drop off the call.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey Sudhakar. Probably we can just since we have 45 minutes, we can